So, our friend is back. I'm glad to see that you've taken real good care of him.
Yeah, I was under the impression that I'd taken care of you. But I suppose one can never be too careful, can one?
The first thing that you learn in the desert is that everything isn't as it appears to be.
I'll have to remember to write that down.
Unshackle him. Me and my friend are going to take a little trip.
Just one thing, I'm partial to first-class transport myself.
Everyone's a comedian.
He'll learn to get rid of his jokes.
He's gonna need this jacket where he's going. I like this material.
It's yours. Where you'll be going, you won't be needing it. You'll be nice and warm without it.
Dear Kelly, sorry for the deception, but your safety means everything to me. I've hitched a ride back to the gas station. By the time you read this, our plan will be underway. Remember to contact the police. In the meantime, I left the gun for your protection. Please, be careful. I love you always, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, be careful. Please be careful.
I finished analyzing the tests I ran on your daughter.
Must be something you can do to help our daughter walk again.
She's a very bright and beautiful young woman, Mr. Capwell. I wish there was something I could do to help her. But I'm afraid I have to draw the same conclusion that the other specialists you brought in have. The spinal damage is too severe to ever hope that she might walk again.
Well, now, isn't there someone we could consult about maybe possibly surgery or someone else?
In my opinion, the best thing that you can do for her right now is to arrange for psychiatric counseling
Our
as soon
daughter is
as
not
possible.
crazy.
I wasn't intimating that, Mr. Capwell. But this is a very traumatic injury. She's going to have to cope with the fact that she'll be spending the rest of her life in a wheelchair.
I won't accept that.
Then keep bringing in specialists, Mr. Capwell. But they're going to tell you the same thing. Your daughter has developed a dangerously obsessive faith.
What are you talking about? To what?
A man. The only man she thinks can help her. I believe his name is Kane.
I heard you're going home today, Miss Capwell.
Yes.
I bet after all you've been through, you're looking forward to that.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, why are you sorry?
It's not the way it used to be. It's because of me.
No, baby. Listen to me. I love you. And I will always love you. What we had just now was as wonderful as it ever was.
Don't lie to me. I know the truth. I'm not the same. I'll never be the same.
Hi. I was wondering why you didn't come by the office today, and I realized probably you're picking up Eden from the hospital.
Good thinking.
But, you know, we have about 5 cases in limbo at the office, and I was wondering...
Listen, Eleanor, to tell you the truth, I don't give a damn about the office today.
Well, I do. We've built up a very good reputation, and I'm not about to just sit around and watch it go down the tubes.
Well, then why don't you take care of it? That's what I pay you for, isn't it? If you need some help, you can hire it.
Just like that.
Just like that. Just like that. Whatever it takes. You do it. Just don't do it around here. Excuse me.
How do you like your new room?
I don't suppose you've got anything with a view.
You'll be fine here until your girlfriend shows up.
I'm afraid you got quite a long way ahead of you. You see, the two of us had a little falling out. The last thing she wanted after our little party at the well was to hang about the desert. No sense of adventure, I guess. So, I'd say by now she was lolling beside the pool back home.
You better hope not. Because if she's lolling by the pool, you're going to be lolling in this closet till you rot.
Are you going to kill me?
I don't have to. I'll just leave you in this closet till you die of thirst.
No, I don't think so. If you'd wanted to kill me, you could have done that a long time ago.
Right now, you are a little more useful to me alive than dead. But that could change real quick.
Oh? How?
Don't worry. If I decide to kill you, you'll be the first to know.
Welcome home.
I don't think you know how wonderful it is to finally be here with you. The whole time I was in the mountains, all I could think about was here. Being with you, the two of us sitting in front of the fire.
I'm never gonna let you get away from me again.
I think there's something that we should talk about.
What?
Whatever it is that happened between you and Eleanor, I know it didn't mean anything to you.
No, it didn't.
Never, not one moment did I stop loving you. And I know you never stopped loving me. Kane? It's me, it's Eden.
Eden.
Yes. Remember? We were in the mountains, you helped me? No, it's all right. You've been hurt, and you need to concentrate on getting better. You'll get your memory back soon enough.
No, I don't want to remember.
You have to, Kane.
No, too many bad memories. Explosions, fire, whole villages on fire, women carrying the baby. Jerry! They're gone. They're all dead because of me.
No, Kane, no.
All my buddies are dead. I'm a murderer.
No, you're not. It's all in the past. It was a terrible accident.
No, I was there, and they died.
You have to stop blaming yourself. You have to think of the mountains. You love the mountains so much.
I don't know you. What do you want from me?
I want you to get better. I want you to help me.
I can't help anyone.
Yes, you can. You helped me before. You helped me to walk.
I don't want you here. Please go.
Please, I just want you to understand. You made me well. I was totally paralyzed, and you made me well. You helped me. You helped me to walk again.
I don't remember. I don't remember any. This is some sick joke. I don't believe this.
No, it's not. It's the truth. Look at me. You helped me. I was in an accident, and I fell from a cliff, and I hurt myself. And you took me in, and you built me a wheelchair and crutches, and you helped me to believe in myself and to walk again. Now I've fallen, and I've re-injured myself. And the doctors are saying what they used to say, which is that I can't walk. And we know that's not true, don't we? I can walk again, and I need your help. I need for you to help me to walk again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Think about the mountains, and you'll remember. Think about the mountains, Kane.
I can't help you. I can't help you. Please go. Please. Nurse! No! Please, leave. Just... No. Leave.
Psychiatrist. I bring in one of the most highly paid neurosurgeons in the world to help her walk. He recommends a psychiatrist. I got nothing to lose. I'm going to call you. She then took. You're supposed to be the best man for spinal injuries.
My darling, I want you to listen to me. You have had the top 10 specialists in this country examining Eden, and they have all come independently to the same conclusion.
So what? We should give up?
No, we should never give up. But maybe it's time to face the fact that they know what they're talking about.
I can face it. I just can't accept it.
Good, fine. Then you keep bringing specialists in, and God willing, someone can help her. But in the meantime, we have a responsibility to our daughter. Cece, Eden might never walk again. And if we don't start to deal with that, we're never going to be able to help her accept it.
She said this is what the doctors would say. That they wouldn't give her a chance.
And she also thinks Kane is going to help her walk again, and that's not realistic.
Well, facing reality is giving up. I'm not about to give up. I don't think Eden's about to give up. Hell, maybe we both need psychiatrists, maybe.
Bad news? Let me guess. The specialists that have been poking around on me the past few days are giving you the same answer. That I'll never walk again?
Darling, this is just a temporary situation. We're not going to give up. You shouldn't either.
Sweetie, but the most important thing right now is that you're with us again and you have your family. And we're going to deal with this, Eden. And if they are right, you're going to go on living and have a wonderful life.
Baby, we're going to put in all the elevators and the ramps. We'll make it very easy for you so you'll be able to get around just like it would.
As if I could walk? Daddy, this isn't going to be easy. And you should face that. I know I could deal with my life if I were in this wheelchair forever. There are plenty of people who lead very happy, productive lives who are confined to wheelchairs. But you see, Daddy, the doctors said that I wouldn't walk again, and I did. They were wrong then, and they're wrong now. Kane helped me walk, and he's going to do it again. I know now he's the only one who can help me.
I'd like you to talk to me, honey, about Kane. I'd like you to try to explain to me why you have this faith in him.
I know what you're thinking, Mama. That you're having the same doubts as I did. But I was laying in that hospital bed in Utah, and I couldn't even talk. And I heard the doctor tell Kane that I would never be able to walk again. I mean, I believed him. And then Kane took me away to his cabin, and I was terrified. It took me the longest time to believe in him and to trust him, but I did. At first, it was just a slight movement in my legs, and then I could barely move my toes. But Kane kept pushing me until I believed in myself. The doctor said never, Mama, and I walked. And I'm going to do it again.
But you said an extraordinary thing to me a little while ago. That you could deal with living the rest of your life in this wheelchair. Did you think that we couldn't? Is that why you stayed away so long?
Mama, I know how much it hurt you that I didn't do anything about it. That I didn't give you a message. By the time I thought I could, I thought it was too late.
Eden, that doesn't make any sense.
Mama, I'm going to try to explain this to you. And I hope you understand. It was so important to me that I get some movement back in my legs. That I could walk back into your lives. I just kept thinking, just a few days more. But it was so important to me.
For Cruz. For Cruz, wasn't it, Eden? And you haven't told him about this paralysis yet, have you?
No. And, Mama, you promised me.
Yes, of course I promised, but this is not a game, Eden. That man loves you. You're his whole life. You're away for months pretending to him that you're dead, and now you won't tell him that you're confined to a wheelchair. Eden, you are not the only one in the world that can deal with adversity.
I will not force him to live a life that's totally unfulfilling for him.
Eden, that is ridiculous. You really underestimate his love if you think that he is going to be affected by this wheelchair.
He deserves better than this.
How can you make that decision for him? Eden, you're being very shallow.
You can accuse me of anything you want, Mama. But I've made up my mind. Now I want to come home and I want to be with my family. But if anyone interferes with my decision with Cruz, I will go elsewhere.
What do you want?
You don't know?
Don't tell me. I'm probably supposed to know you, too.
No, we've never met before.
Then what are you doing here? Did the girl in the wheelchair send you, the blonde?
Well, she's a friend of mine. I just stopped by to see how you're doing.
Well, how do you think I'm doing? I'm lying in a hospital bed. They're shooting me full of God knows what, and people keep coming in here telling me I should remember things that I don't know anything about. How would you feel?
Oh, great. But surely the doctors are giving you some indication of when you'll get your memory back again?
Doctors, they don't know anything. They keep coming in here and they talk. One of them even said, I probably, would never remember again. I just wish I could forget more. Forget the man who died. Forget Sully.
Well, just so you never remember me, you'll be just fine, Kane.
Elena.
Daddy.
It is him. I knew it.
Mr. C, have you seen Eden? I checked her room and she's not there.
They're running some final tests on her.
Is something wrong? Hi. Listen, could we be alone for a second, you know? You, remember these?
The Orient Express. Didn't think you could find them this time of year.
It's just great to see you, baby.
I got you this, you know, and I thought it was nicer than that thing you had. You need something to help you out a little bit until you can walk on your own, I think.
What if that doesn't happen?
What do you mean?
If I can't walk again.
Did the doctors tell you something about your legs?
Well, no, you just seem so certain that I'll walk again. And what if I didn't?
Well, then we'd deal with it. Look, why don't you come? Let's go home now, and we can talk about this at home.
I don't think my wheelchair will fit into your car.
Oh, I was going to surprise you. See, I rented a van. It's got lots of room. We can just throw this thing in the back.
Do you think this is some kind of a joke? I am the joke. Pretty romantic, isn't it?
Well, I'm sorry. I just wanted you to know that I hadn't overlooked this. I mean, I'm trying to plan for everything that you're...
Well, terrific. You just plan for everything. You have all the right answers, don't you? You think I could go back to the beach house after what happened with you and Eleanor there? You think we could just pick up our relationship where it left off? I can't do that. I won't do that.
Hey, Les, is your jacket shrinking or is your stomach getting bigger?
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I was just wondering, if I can get change for the machine. You have change?
I think I can handle that. There you go.
Thanks a lot.
Will, can you watch over things here for a while? I got me an errand I need to run.
Oh, sure, man, no problem. Going home to change your jacket? Yeah, there's nothing like a cold soda on a hot day like this, is there? My name's Will. Oh, Walter's actually. Well, I go by Will, but... Hey, lady! You forgot your soda!
I didn't realize that you knew Kane.
Well, I don't know him very well, but I met a lot of your patients when you worked in San Francisco at the VA hospital. Remember? I worked as a volunteer for a while.
Yes, I know that. But when I read in the papers that a man came back with Eden called Kane, I was hoping...
What?
The man went through hell in that war. He lost almost all of his friends.
Well, none of the men in the hospital fared very well.
Now, I wonder what the odds are of Eden going down in a plane over thousands of miles of mountain range and being found by someone that we both know.
Well, I'm sure stranger things have happened.
Have they? Elena, I want you to tell me what's going on.
I came here because I wanted to see how Kane was doing.
I don't believe for a minute that's a coincidence.
What are you accusing your daughter of, Daddy?
Elena, look, I am not accusing you of anything, but I am having difficulty believing that all of this isn't somehow related to your sudden obsession with Cruz. Now, sweetheart, you have in your mind that now that Eden is paralyzed, that you'll have a better chance with Cruz.
Wait a minute, Eden is paralyzed?
She'll never be able to walk again.
Oh. I'm so sorry. How terrible. I didn't know.
You must know how much I love you. But the way things have been happening, it frightens me.
I just want you to know that I understand why you feel the way you do after what you saw, but I swear to you, I have never been involved with Eleanor. I haven't been with anyone since you went away.
You've told me all of this.
Yes, and I'm telling you again. Darling, I have never lied to you, and I'm not going to start now. You have to believe me.
I'm not blaming you. All the time you thought I was dead. I have no right to expect that you not get involved with someone.
I am not involved. Even when people told me it was the next step, it was something I needed to do to get on with my life, I couldn't do it. It wasn't even a case of being noble. It was out of the question. Look at me. There is no one in the world I want to make love with except you. I have felt that way since the moment I met you, and I still do. I always will. Now I am asking you to come home with me.
It's not my home. And it can never be my home. Too much has happened to us. Too much has changed for us to try again.
That's not true. It's our home. If you'll come back there with me now, everything will be okay.
It can't be. I know you'll come back. I just hope you know how much it would hurt me if you do.
I thought you might be thirsty by now. You can keep that. I know it's not what you're used to, but I try to be a good host. Yeah.
Do you have Kelly Catwell yet?
No, but I'm standing right here next to her boyfriend. She'll be along to find him any minute now.
You better hope you're right. And remember, you are not to harm Jeffrey.
You don't have to keep reminding me. But I gotta tell you something. He is a real pain in the rear.
Will you just let me know as soon as you have Kelly?
Right.
So they say jump, and you ask how high, is that it?
I can't believe I'm really home again.
Believe it, sweetheart. Believe it.
Oh, I was convinced I'd never see this room again. I'd never see home again.
You're here, honey. And you know what your dad's done already? He's already made arrangements to... We'll have the house fixed so it's more comfortable
We
for
can
you.
have nurses and then physical therapists around the clock.
And I'm going to go upstairs to make sure Rosa has your room just perfect. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad.
You know, the house was never the same without you. I thought I lost you. I couldn't find a place in this house that didn't bring back a memory to me of you. I remember, though, I have home movies of you right on this very spot, of you showing your mother and me your first ballet class. Oh, baby, I don't know how I ever could have made it without you.
I'm home now, Daddy.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's great. Look, the Orient Express, they need you desperately. I mean, as soon as you're ready, you go back to work, all right?
Well, I just think I'm going to need some time before I can tackle that.
Oh, you take it. You all the time you need. One other thing. Cruz loves you very much.
I can't really talk about that right now, Daddy.
Darling, listen to me, would you please? I have to say this. I know how much it hurts you. You don't know what you're doing to him. I mean, if this had happened to your mother, I wouldn't change. I would still love her. I would always feel the same way about her. I really would.
No one knows how they'll feel until it happens to them.
Hey, fancy meeting you here. I thought you'd be home this afternoon with Eden. Well, if you're interested at all, the Andrews case is going very well. I've set up...
Well, I'm not interested.
Well, are you interested in anything that's going on at the office?
What's going on with the Johnny Wallace case?
Nothing yet.
That's what I thought. Eleanor, why is it that every time I turn around, I'm staring you in the face? I mean, I gotta be with you in the office, but I can't go home without seeing you. I see you at the hospital. I can't come in here without you showing up. Since the day you walked into my life, you've been following me around like a bad smell. Don't try it. Don't you even try it. You go back to the office. Or back to your hotel. Or back to wherever the hell it is you came from. But you get out of my face.
Thought you should know the blonde chick showed up at the gas station again.
Yeah, did she follow you here?
No, not the way I came, she didn't. Thought you might want me to do something in case she shows up again.
No, I'll take care of her myself.
All right, if you say so.
What's the matter? Did you like it?
That's too small for me. Maybe you can wear it. What you watching?
John Wayne.
No one better than the Duke.
Speak for yourself. I'm rooting for the other guys.
I have to get the place. What do you want?
Well, I came here because I think you're under the mistaken impression that there was something going on between Cruz and myself, and you couldn't be further from the truth.
So you came here to tell me the truth, is that it?
Would you like some tea?
If I want it, I can get it myself.
Suit yourself.
So you came here to tell me about how you and Cruz are not having a relationship?
Well, no, actually, I didn't say that we weren't having a relationship. I just said that it was a little different from what you think it is.
So you're merely working together?
Well, that's a big part of it. You see, I really didn't have very much purpose in my life when I first came to Santa Barbara, and Cruz helped me find one. Also, he saved my life on a couple of occasions. Did you know?
No, I didn't. So you're grateful to him?
Yes, it actually goes a little deeper than that. He had just lost you when we first met. And naturally, he was upset. So I spent a lot of time at the beach house looking after him, cooking, and going to the market. I just wanted to make sure that he was taking care of himself during the time that he needed to accept your death. The first few days were very difficult, but then I talked him into taking long walks on the beach. And we ran together every morning. I did everything I could to get him to start living his life again.
So all of this happened before you worked together?
Before and during. I don't know. It's all mixed together somehow. We naturally spent a lot of hours together working on cases. And while that was totally professional, we couldn't help getting to know each other better. But whatever anyone else tells you, our relationship wasn't really physical.
And what makes you think that anyone would say otherwise?
Well, there was this one night after a particularly difficult case. I had inhaled a lot of carbon monoxide, and Cruz had saved me. Anyway, I did spend the night there with him at the beach house. But I promise you, nothing happened. We never went to bed together.
You are amazing. Why didn't you just come in here and tell me that you wanted to go to bed with him? That is what you want, isn't it?
Yes. You've been with him. Would you expect me not to want to go to bed with him? There isn't a moment I'm with him that I don't want him. Eden? I love Cruz. And you, of all people, know what his physical needs are. And we both know about that desire that burns inside him, and I can satisfy that desire. I am able to satisfy that desire. And you will never be able to again.
Get out of my house. Get out of my
There's got to be a phone around here somewhere.
Was this part of the master plan? You were so sure I was not going to kill you.
It looks like you got a bad tube on your television there, man.
I know what this is, Englishman. You were thinking that Kelly would follow us and bring
Look, I told you she's back at home.
Shut up! I know that she's out there someplace, excited about finding you and her brother. I wonder, what will she think about this?
Hi.
Hi.
I need to see Eden.
She won't see you.
She won't see me.
I'm doing everything I can.
Uh-huh. And what am I supposed to do? I have to get her back now.
Oh, I know that.
Uh-huh. Well, she doesn't know it? I mean, what? We are supposed to be together. Isn't that right?
All right, listen, I can tell you one thing that's going to help. She never doubted your love. She never doubted your fidelity.
Then why is she doing this? Do you know? I mean, if it's the wheelchair, that doesn't make any difference whatsoever.
Look, she's been through a horrible ordeal. You've got to be patient.
Well, you know, it's kind of tough. What about what she and I have been through? I mean, you know, she's a grown woman. She's gonna move back in here now with her mama and her daddy. What? I don't exist now? Is that it?
Just promise me one thing. Promise me, no matter whatever happens, that you will not give up on her.
Well, I'm not giving up. I didn't give up on her when I thought she was dead, but I don't understand why the hell she has given up on me. Look, I'm sorry. This isn't... Look, just tell her that I came by and I will be back tomorrow. Thank you.
Cruz. Please don't go.
I'm Tom Brokaw. In today's complicated world, you need good reasons to make the best choice for the news you watch. At NBC Nightly News, we believe you should get the facts easily. We think you deserve to understand the day's events clearly. We have to earn your confidence by examining the issues fairly. That's why at NBC Nightly News, we cover the world with you in mind.